Hello everybody, my name is Edwin and welcome to another episode of Clean 8-Bit. I know that I haven't posted a video in almost a month, but I am back and I was thinking that I am going to change this mouse pad that I have because it is black and I noticed that a lot of electronics that I am going to be cleaning in this channel are also black, so it will help if the background was a lighter color. So if you have a suggestion of a nice large mouse pad for me to use as a background, please leave it down on the comment section below and I'll be checking them out and I'll choose one from the comments to be the new background for this channel. Thank you for your support. Luckily, today we are going to be cleaning something that is not black. It's this Apple Magic wireless keyboard with numeric pad. I gotta say right off the bat, I'm not a fan of Apple products. It's just that I don't really support a lot of their practices and how they really rip off people, and their products are, I believe, overpriced. I did not buy this keyboard because I do not personally own a Mac. However, I do have a day job where they provide us with a MacBook Pro and they also provide us with this wireless keyboard. And I gotta say, I've been really impressed because it's constructed out of aluminum, so it's really stiff and it's really light, and you can just go ahead and put it in your backpack and kind of don't worry about the keys getting damaged, since these keys are like very flat to the surface of the aluminum. I think they only stick out maybe like a couple millimeters. And also the battery life, this keyboard seems to go on for months without me charging it, and I don't know how they do it because I use it for 8 hours a day for 5 days a week. So it gets 40 hours of usage every single week, and the battery lasts for months. So I don't understand how they did it or what kind of battery is inside this thing. It must be a magical potato of some sort. Imagine a world where Apple would be called Potato instead of Apple. Today we're reviewing the Potato Magic wireless keyboard with numeric keypads. They provided me this keyboard about a year ago, and I think I only charged it like 2 or 3 times, maybe. And as you guys can tell, it is dirty. So today we are going to fix that. Now the first thing we're going to use, and the most important one, it's the trusty rubbing alcohol. I was finally able to find some alcohol and I bought like 4 bottles of this size, 91%, so I have stock up for many videos to come. Now the second thing we're going to use, it's a brush. This is a regular cleaning makeup brush. You can find any of these at Target. The third item is going to be, you guessed it, a microfiber towel. And last but not least, we are going to be using the cleaning swabs that we always use. I pulled out 2 of these just because I think one of them is not going to be enough, and also one with a pointy end just to get on the hard to reach corners and crevices. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is brush it down. Just try to get rid of most of the big chunks of whatever is here. It doesn't seem like much is coming up. The keys on these keyboards are pretty flat, which is good. Good and bad at the same time. What's good about it is that you don't have to worry about things getting stuck under there, and it doesn't collect a lot of dust under the keys. The bad thing is that these keys don't really have that much travel, so it doesn't really feel like you're pressing anything when you're typing. And sometimes, at least for me, it leads to mistyping things and missing letters when I'm typing. Alright, so now we are going to grab the alcohol and we are going to wet a microfiber towel, which I need to remember to wash because since I used the last video, I haven't washed it. Just put it away and forgot about it. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna get dirty after we clean this keyboard. And I am gonna go everywhere that I can, mostly on top of the keys. So like all of the big surfaces, the enter button. As I mentioned earlier, this keyboard is very portable and you don't have to worry about breaking or the keys getting messed up when you have it on your backpack because it is pretty flat and it's super light. So, but maybe you need a big backpack because it is pretty long. See, it goes from here. Maybe if you get the shorter version without the numeric pad. I always find myself missing the numeric pad when I'm typing credit card information or other numbers. But if you can live without it and you want it to be more portable, you can get the one without the numeric pad. Now the back is made out of a shiny plastic, which also tends to get dirty and sort of scratched up. I don't know if you can see on the reflection, but it does have a lot of like scrubs. But I am gonna clean all of this as well. There we have it. Doesn't look any cleaner, but I can tell by the microfiber towel that I did take out some of the dirt, because this part looks darker than what it was. Okay, so now I am gonna grab one of the swabs, one of the normal ones, and I am going to get alcohol in the tip, and I am going to go in between all the areas where maybe I couldn't get with the microfiber towel. So like right here, also right here, like this area here. I see some stains of like maybe water. All right, I think I've gotten most of the gaps, and the swab is falling apart. Maybe I'm being too rough with it. Maybe I should have been a little more gentle with it. Anywhere where I see like there's some type of stain, I'm going over again with this swab. Since it has alcohol on it, should be able to help out to take out some of the stains, like this one that was here on the Q. So we have taken care of most of the top, and it looks a lot better than what it was earlier. But now we are going to go on the back. This is where the pointy swab is gonna come in handy, because this keyboard has a funny edge right around here, okay? Where the plastic meets the aluminum, there's a crevice all around it that is really hard to get to unless you have something pointy, like the swab. So you guessed it, we are going to put some alcohol on this baby, and we are going to go around the edge like this. Just rotate the swab as you're going along, like so. And then we're gonna go around this side. Not only are we taking off all of the dirt and stains out of the keyboard, but also that dreaded grease that we build up on our fingers. Sometimes we eat, we touch our face, and you don't want all that grease to go back on your face, because that's where it came from. All right, you don't want it back there again. Voila. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see that, but I see it darker than manufacturer. All right, we're gonna go around here on this rubber feet, just around the rubber feet, because there could be some dirt built up there, hiding. And just for messing around, let's do the apple here, because why not? Okay. And there we have it, guys. A clean, shiny, reflecting, super white Apple Magic wireless keyboard with a numeric pad. Thank you for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up, and don't forget to clean 8-bit.